is a version of you that doesn't apologize for taking up space, doesn't perform confidence, doesn't dim themselves so the room feels more comfortable. That knowledge is more magnetic than anything that could be said. That's the Queen of Wands. And today, we're not just reading her, we are becoming her. By the end of this video, you're gonna understand why people never reach this archetype and what it takes to get there. Every symbol is intentional. The lions represent courage and strength and heart. The sunflowers are vitality and growth, a radical decision to thrive in full light. The black cat is mystery and intuition, the power of knowing that there are things that we cannot explain and trusting our knowledge anyway. She's the Queen of Wands, and her wand is her creative authority. It gives her the ability to direct her energy and manifest it into reality. She's what fire looks like when it's mastered, not suppressed. And here's how you get there. Reclaim your creative authority. The Queen holds a wand because she creates. Creativity isn't just painting and dancing. Creativity is taking raw desire and turning it into something real. When you were told your ideas were too much, too weird, too ambitious, that wasn't correction. That was suppression. And a lot of us swallowed it. So the first way to embody this queen is to start making things again without asking for permission. Pick one thing and create it. Put it somewhere visible. That tiny act is you picking up the wand. Stop outsourcing your instincts. In tarot, black cats are a symbol of the shadow self, hidden knowledge, the parts of you that you see in the dark. And she lets it sit at her feet. The Queen of Wands has made peace with her shadow, and that peace is exactly what makes her intuition bulletproof. Most of us have spent years being gaslit out of our own perception, that we were too sensitive or too much. Embodying the Queen means learning that you can trust those signals again. When something feels wrong, it's information. When something lights you up, that's information too. Stop consulting 20 other people before you make a decision that only you can make. The Queen doesn't crowdsource her knowing. She listens inward and then she moves. Lead from presence, not performance. This one trips people up. The Queen of Wands is magnetic, charismatic. People are drawn to her. If your worth was conditional when you were growing up, you can think magnetism is something you have to perform, a mask that you have to wear when you want to be seen. And that's not the Queen, that's her wound. Real Queen of Wands energy doesn't come from performance. It comes from presence. The difference between the two? Performance is exhausting, and presence is effortless. Presence means you're actually in your body, actually here, engaged. One way to practice this is before you walk into a room, a conversation, a creative act, pause. Feel your feet on the ground. Take a breath that belongs entirely to you. Then enter the room. That pause is your throne and you sit on it. Let yourself thrive in the light. The Queen doesn't hide her successes. She doesn't shrink her joy. She doesn't preface every win with an apology. She sits in her sunlight and she blooms. And those of us who grew up where visibility was dangerous, where standing out means you become a target, that is the deepest work of all. Because some of us learned that being seen was a precursor to being hurt. So we self-sabotage, we downplay, we make ourselves smaller to stay safe. But safety and smallness are not the same thing. Embodying this queen means letting good things be good and letting compliments land instead of deflecting. The sunflower doesn't apologize for growing tall. It just faces the light and keeps going. So do you. Here's what I want you to hear. The Queen of Wands isn't just a mood board. She isn't an aesthetic. She is an archetype that you earn through actual uncomfortable work of knowing yourself, your fire and your shadow. She didn't get the throne by performing. She got there by alchemizing. The creativity, the intuition, the presence, the willingness to thrive without apology. 4 things. That's it. And none of them require anyone else's permission. The wand was always yours. Pick it up. If this resonated with you, subscribe. Every Tuesday, we go deep. Shadow work, dark psychology, the stuff that the love and light crowd doesn't want to touch. And if you want to take this further, check the link in my bio. I have one-on-one readings and tons of free stuff on my website. This shadow doesn't always sort itself. I'll see you next Tuesday.